Time I saw Zouk in a festival, the whole dance floor dancing Zouk at once was a memory that I'm never gonna forget. It was just like an ocean. So you're watching this ocean of undulation and hair and clothes just like whirling and swirling. And that first night of the festival that I watched people dancing, it was in Prague, I remember. I just sat the whole night. I think I maybe danced once, but I was just sitting with like my jaw open. I was like, oh my God, this dance is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
I will say two moments that were very, very special. First one was when I was in a dance social that was happening in a place called The Castle in Brooklyn. And there was a room that was dedicated to Zouk. And that was the moment where everything clicked together. It was like the technique left my brain and sort of like came into my body. And I was just like super present and connected to my partner. All the puzzle pieces came together.
Brazilian Zouk came from lambada and bolero. And Brazilian Zouk is an expression of the body where we can use the sensuality, where we can use the hips movement, where we can use the whole body to express with freedom. And like we usually say in the classes, we can use the boom, chick, chick, boom to express yourself.
I was really awful. I was awful. I was the worst dancer you can ever see. And then a lot of people look at me and they said some things like, he was never gonna be good. He was never gonna be like a good dancer. And then I trained my ass off. I trained every single day for I don't know how many hours. I took classes every day. I danced to every social. That back then in Brasilia, we had socials every single night. I went to all of them. And I was the first one to arrive, the last one to go home. And then I started to get good. And people started noticing that. But at the same time during classes, I was watching that people had some similar problems that I had. Because me, as a lead, I had all problems that a lead can have, plus my own specific problems. So what I did was like, all right, people are giving up on those people as well, like they gave up on me. So I think I'm gonna become a professional to help those people, because if I could do it, if I could be able to be a good dancer and become a professional and stuff like that, I might be able to help those people as well, that people look at them and they see themselves hopeless. So I can be the person that can give them hope and like say, hey, I was as bad as you, and I tell you, you can be a good dancer.
Before Zouk, I was like very introverted into video games, had maybe one or two friends, most of them online. Dance was a tool to help me grow in life. I started to realize that if you have an emotional blockage in life, you're gonna have that emotional blockage in dance. And you're gonna have a blockage in your dance. And if you fix it on one side, you'll fix it on the other. And I started to realize that getting better at dancing was helping me grow in my personal life.
So I think dancing and moving is super important when it comes to connecting to yourself, but also to fight insecurities and feel more confident. Because by exploring that within yourself, you know what is there and you can actually do something about it. So it is another way of growing, where sometimes maybe you don't have the words to express what you feel, or you don't know what you feel, but your body always knows. If you learn how to enhance that and to connect more with your body, then that is a great door or gateway to work on many things. So it helps you to stay more calm, or to feel more calm, to feel less anxious. And it's just a different starting point. So instead of talking about it, you move your body. So it works really well. And combining these two approaches, and the cognitive part and the physical part, I think is the best, because then you have so many tools to help yourself and to support yourself. And if you know what you can do to support yourself, then you can also support others around you. And then we can all become better.
I believe the dance, it's one of many tools that we have, but the dance is a perfect tool that we can have some material, something practical we can do with our body to understand emotional things. For example, me, before the dance, I was a really shy person, really shy. I cannot look in the eyes, I cannot look in the faces. If someone is coming to talk to me, I'm starts to run to get out of there, and the dance starts to help me to practice this contact. This, okay, you cannot be shy. You don't need to be shy. You can stay here and embrace one person and stay here with calm. Nothing's happened. So I think dance can help the people. It starts to feel honors about own body and own person. I don't know if this makes sense for you in English, but for me, yes. In a practical way. So you can move, it starts outside to inside.
Para mim é uma terapia. Quando eu danço, quando eu sinto a música, é um sentimento muito lindo que eu sinto, sabe? Eu posso chegar triste no baile por algum problema pessoal que eu tive, enfim, mas quando eu danço, parece que eu vou para outro mundo paralelo, sabe? Eu esqueço todos os meus problemas, então é algo que é transformador, tanto para mim no pessoal, né, como no profissional. Foi algo realmente que de fato mudou a minha vida de cabeça para baixo. E assim, foi transformador para mim, é algo que realmente eu não podia imaginar, e a lambada me deu essa oportunidade de fazendo o que eu gosto, né? E levando também, tentando transmitir o que eu sinto para outras pessoas. Isso realmente me faz muito feliz.
Então, eu cresci numa família religiosa e quando eu conheci a lambada, ela realmente mudou a minha vida, porque a partir daquele momento, quando eu comecei, primeiro era um hobby, depois quando eu comecei a trabalhar com a lambada, eu nunca parei. Ou seja, desde que eu comecei, já fazem 36 anos, tudo que eu tenho devo à lambada. Conheci a mãe da minha filha, a minha namorada, meus amigos, viajei o mundo, falo 4 idiomas, então eu sou muito grato à lambada.
El Zouk me ha enseñado la libertad de conectar conmigo misma y aprender a conectar con otra persona sin importar niveles, sin importar idiomas. Es una forma de conectar con tu cuerpo en ese momento y con el cuerpo de la persona con la que estás bailando. Cada quien llega con su propio mundo y juntos construimos un nuevo mundo.
Ahí todo empalmaba, todo encajaba, todo era apto para fluir dentro del baile y pues me enamoré completamente y me hace sentir un grado enorme de pertenencia. Me hace sentir parte de una comunidad y es muy lindo, es muy lindo.
I started learning Zouk from a very special place. There's relation changes, family changes, career changes, a lot of transition that I was experiencing. So when Zouk comes in, it puts me into a very unique place to learn. So I would say Zouk is unique for me because it goes in tune with my own personal relationship and professional growth. So when I'm growing in Zouk, I'm growing in other aspects.
I do believe that emotionally, Zouk can bring so much. It can help you to surrender. It can help you to really let go of your thoughts and to drop into yourself, to drop more into the body, to drop more into your heart, to drop more into your feelings, because Zouk is so, it's sensual, but it's also just so much about the senses, right? That's one of the things that I love about it so much, that, however you feel that day, you can bring to the dance floor.
Let it go. It's like letting go. I think Zouk, you can let it go. We actually do this in our classes. We let it go, the head movements. We let it go, the energy. For you don't hold the energy just for yourself. You can spread this. And I think Zouk can help a lot because the flow can help with this let it go, about the feelings and the emotions, and you can feel happy because when you let it go the fears, you just stay with the good things.
A learning from Zouk I had is actually that you dance with yourself first. You understand what you like, and then you can connect with someone. And also that you are fully present and not anticipating and guessing what is coming next, but be there and be open.
What I love about Zouk is that the music never stops and the flow never stops. You can dance for hours and hours. I had dances that was 6 hours long. I was raised by a religious family, very strict family, and the society basically didn't let me to have interaction with women. And when I started dancing Zouk, Zouk became a medium that helped me heal my relationship with myself and also my relationship with women, with the feminine energy also. Helped me like connect with so many beautiful people all around the world, and led me to release all the tensions I had.
Yeah, for me, the way that Zouk has influenced my life is in terms of connecting, especially with men. So I think I've been on this journey of feeling safe around men and feeling safe to connect with men, which hasn't always felt safe for me. And Zouk created this really beautiful container where, there's rules and there's boundaries, and within those rules and those boundaries, you can explore the energy and you can explore the connection, and you can access really deep levels of intimacy and emotional connection. And then when the dance is done, you can choose to end that connection and that intimacy, or bring it out into regular life. But it's like it creates a little world where in that container you can explore things that maybe wouldn't feel as safe in regular life. And so being able to practice that has been really impactful for me. And I do feel like it's helped me in my regular life feel safer to connect with.
It's through music that I love Zouk so much. It's the music that gives me bliss.
Zouk for me is about music, like musicality, but connected with another human, so a lot of connection also, and about moving and enjoying.
Is a reminder to stay super present in what is happening in the moment. So I think that calmness and that state of mind of just like focusing on sensation, being present and breathing, connecting with other people, that is something very unique.
If you could describe Zouk in one word or phrase, what would it be?
I think Zouk is omnipresent.
For me, to define Zouk in one phrase is basically living and appreciating differences. So it's not because someone has a more lyrical body and someone has a little bit more hip hop body that they're not gonna dialogue between themselves. So that's for me the most beautiful thing.
Okay, what the Zouk means to me, I can choose two words: breath and freedom.
So for me, Zouk is representative of surrender and presence.
I think the word that best embodies Zouk is enjoyment. That's everyone's goal, is to enjoy life, live the best life. And I think Zouk is there to draw you to that in one way or another.
But Zouk is also connection for me.
Fluidity and connection.
It would be flow. Flow, yeah.
Bliss.
Community.
Profundidad.
Para mí sería comunicación libre.
Zouk to me, it's a high.
A tool that gives me connection to a higher consciousness.
Para mí el Zouk significa la paz que puedo encontrar después de que la sociedad me da tanto caos.
Para mí el Zouk es conectar con las culturas a través del amor. Cambió mi vida en el sentido de que ahora vivo más en el presente y disfruto más la vida. Así que bailen Zouk.
That is Zouk.
Thank you so much, Zouk.
Para mí no es solo una danza, es un idioma sin palabras, una conversación que se sostiene con el cuerpo y se comprende con el alma. Es estructura y libertad, técnica y caos, porque en ella no se exige que seas algo, solo se pide que estés, que fluyas. Y detrás de cada movimiento, de cada abrazo, hay historias reales, vidas que se cruzan, heridas que sanan, y en su esencia cabe todo, lo salvaje, lo sensible. Es un espacio donde lo diverso no se corrige, sino se celebra. Nos invita a estar presentes, a escuchar, a tocar sin invadir, a dar sin esperar. Y en ese instante donde danzamos y el tiempo se disuelve, en esa dualidad de belleza y desorden, ritmo y pausa, entendemos que bailar es pasatiempo, es expresión, es medicina, es comunidad, es lo que quieras que sea.
What's the question?
Sorry.
¿Otra vez? ¿Sigo de acá?
Otra vez, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez.
All right, let's cut it. Let me do it again.
Let's try again.
Sorry, can I do that again? That's not correct.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Lo que quieres que sea.
Quieras en subjuntivo. Ay, la maestra de español. Pero quedó bien.
So the way that Zouk